If you're looking to upgrade your photography gear and invest in a reliable and powerful camera, then the best mirrorless cameras of 2023 are worth considering. Mirrorless cameras offer a range of advantages such as portability, instant preview images, large sensor sizes for amazing image quality, and the ability to interchange lenses for different shooting styles, all at an affordable price. To make it easy to choose the mirrorless cameras, we have a list of the top 7 best mirrorless cameras 2023. So let's dive into our top 7 best mirrorless cameras 2023. For more details, you can check the product links mentioned in the description. 1. Fujifilm X-H2. A great camera at a great price, the Fujifilm X-H2 has the highest resolution in APS-C cameras. With its 40-megapixel sensor, it surpasses all but a few full-frame cameras. You get impressive performance for a great price with 8K video and 5-axis IBIS. The Fujifilm X-H2 has the same design and handling as the X-H2S and X-H1. A noteworthy feature of the X-H2 is its status display panel on top, which makes up for the lack of shutter speed and ISO dials. Even though it's a notch slower in terms of response compared to its predecessor, autofocus is still quick and reliable. With higher resolution than the X-H2S, but slightly lower burst rate, it's an ideal choice for any genre excluding action. These can be its drawbacks. Limited lens selection compared to other mirrorless cameras. No in-body image stabilization. Relatively expensive for an APS-C sensor camera. 2. Sony a7 IV. Despite being overkill for beginners and more expensive than its stills-focused competition, the Sony a7 IV is a versatile workhorse for anyone who wants to mix stills with video. Due to a price bump, it no longer resides in the same entry-level price bracket as its predecessor, but it offers much higher power features like 10-bit video and a Bionz XR processor. A7 IV displays class-leading autofocus accuracy and a buffer depth that appeared to be never-ending, letting it maintain its peak burst speed without any lag for an immense amount of time. With a CF Express card, it was able to shoot at 9 frames per second for over a minute, or 6 to 7 frames per second with RAW files included. The 33MP full-frame sensor of the a7 IV hasn't dramatically changed image quality in comparison to the a7 III, though noise is prominent above ISO 6400, and 4K footage suffers some cropping. However, the camera offers everything you need in one package, making it a great choice for someone looking for their perfect mirrorless camera. These can be its drawbacks. The Sony a7 IV is one of the most expensive mirrorless cameras on the market. The battery life of the Sony a7 IV is quite limited when compared to other mirrorless cameras, providing only about 330 shots per charge. Navigating through the menus and settings can be confusing due to their complexity, which could limit beginner users from understanding how to use all of its features easily. 3. Olympus OMD EM10 Mark IV. The Olympus OMD EM10 Mark IV may not be the ultimate winner when it comes to image quality, but it still produces great photos. For those looking for the perfect shot, this camera offers over 100 micro four thirds lenses with built-in image stabilization for a smoother look. The autofocus system locks onto subjects rapidly and precisely, even in low-light environments where AF slows down. The EM10 IV stands out from its peers in its class, with reliable auto modes and manual control knobs and buttons, plus a tilting touchscreen. It's one of the best cameras for handling. It also has built-in Wi-Fi support, helping you quickly transfer images to your phone for sharing with family, friends, and on Instagram. These can be its drawbacks. It has a limited battery life and requires frequent charging if shooting 4K footage. Its autofocus is not as fast as some of its competitors in the same price range, which can be limiting when filming fast-moving subjects. It does not offer any weather sealing or protection from dust and moisture, so it may not be ideal for outdoor shoots where conditions are less than perfect. 4. Fujifilm X-T4. The Fujifilm X-T4 is a great choice of mirrorless camera for those wanting to shoot both stills and 4K video. It's smaller and more affordable than its full-frame rivals, boasting great build quality and quality images, as well as an enjoyable shooting experience. The X-T4 certainly upped the ante with its inclusion of IBIS, a brand new battery and quieter shutter. During shoots, all of its features delivered extremely pleasurable shooting experience, while also delivering impressive results in terms of low light performance and resolved detail. Its IBIS system is still quite effective when it comes to shooting either stills or video. The X-T4 has solidified its status as a powerful all-arounder, bolstered further by an excellent selection of lenses. These can be its drawbacks. Expensive, the Fujifilm X-T4 has a high price tag and may not be within everyone's budget. While this camera can record 4K footage, it lacks a dedicated headphone jack, which makes monitoring audio difficult while recording. The X-T4 does not have in-body image stabilization, which could be an issue with 4K footage if there are any vibrations or shakes while recording video footage. 5. Fujifilm X-H2S. In the Fujifilm X-mount range, the new flagship camera is the Fujifilm X-H2S, which was just announced. With a chunky Prospect body and handling, a top-mounted status panel, and a sensor 4 times faster than its predecessor, the X-H2S is the perfect choice for professional photography and videography. That's thanks to its 40 frames per second shooting, 6K video recording and 4K up to 120p, 5.76mm electronic viewfinder, plus in-body image stabilization and a vari-angle flip-out screen. Despite all this power, however, it's not quite at the top of this list, purely due to its high price point. These can be its drawbacks. It has a limited buffer size, which can make it difficult to shoot continuous 4K footage for long periods of time. Without any form of in-body or lens-based image stabilization, it is not well suited for shooting handheld video unless you use a tripod and other camera support gear. Its high price tag may put it out of reach for some photographers and filmmakers on tighter budgets. 6. Canon EOS R6. A Canon DSLR owner looking to move to mirrorless can find the EOS R6 to be an excellent option. It's also a very worthy upgrade from the EOS R, Canon's first mirrorless camera. One of the main reasons is the EOS R6's excellent autofocus. No other camera in this class can match its dual-pixel CMOS AF2 system, which provides excellent subject detection, including animals, and tracking. With its impressive in-body image stabilization, IBIS, and 12 frames per second burst shooting, the EOS R6 is also an impressive upgrade over Canon's original mirrorless models across the board. It also has decent 4K/60p video capabilities. The EOS R6 is more of a stills camera than a video workhorse because of its recording limitations and rolling shutter issues, but if 20MP is enough for you, it's undoubtedly one of Canon's best ever cameras. These can be its drawbacks. It features a dual-pixel AF system for face/eye detection, but it is only available in certain modes. When shooting 4K footage, the battery on the Canon EOS R6 can drain quickly, which can limit its portability and usability. There is no option to have 2 cards at once, meaning you won't be able to back up your data while recording video. 7. Nikon Z9. Nikon may not have been the first to introduce a professional, top-spec mirrorless, but the Nikon Z9 was well worth the wait. Focusing on video, it completely thumps Canon's EOS R3 and can record 8K 60p or 8K 30p with an impressive 2-hour cap. Plus, relying on an all-electronic shutter, it allows for 120 frames per second continuous shooting and a maximum shutter speed of 1/32000, making it ideal for sport and bird photography. This camera is equipped with Deep Learning AF, which can identify 9 kinds of objects: human eyes, faces, heads, and upper bodies, animal eyes, heads, and bodies, and cars, planes, trains, and motorbikes. The Nikon Z7 II has 493 AF points, which seems impressive until you realize the Canon EOS R3 has 4,779 AF points. These can be its drawbacks. Compared to other mirrorless camera systems, there are fewer lenses available for the Nikon Z9. The battery life of the Nikon Z9 is below average and needs frequent recharging during long shooting sessions. The menus and settings can be difficult to navigate and require a significant learning curve in order to get the best performance out of the camera. So that was our list of top 7 best picks for best mirrorless cameras 2023. Hope this video helps you pick the right mirrorless cameras meeting your requirements. Check out the links for all the mentioned products in the description box. Hit the like button if you found this video helpful.